Could artificial intelligence be the downfall of democracy, or could it be its savior? It's a question that's as intriguing as it is complex. To unravel this conundrum, let's first understand what we're dealing with. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is the capability of machines to mimic human intelligence, learning, reasoning, problem-solving, perception, and language. Today, AI is everywhere. It's in our phones, powering our searches on the internet, and even in our cars. It's revolutionizing sectors from healthcare to finance and everything in between. Now let's turn to democracy. At its core, democracy is a system of government where power is vested in the people. It's about freedom, equality, and fairness. It's about the rule of law and the respect for human rights. So, what happens when these two concepts, AI and democracy, intersect? That's what we're here to explore. Some believe that AI, with its potential for bias, manipulation, and surveillance, poses a significant threat to democracy. It's not hard to see why. AI algorithms, if not carefully managed, could perpetuate bias and discrimination, spreading misinformation, and even enabling surveillance states. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Others argue that AI could actually enhance democracy. Imagine AI being used to help policymakers make more informed decisions, or to increase civic engagement by making it easier for citizens to access information and communicate with their government. Indeed, the relationship between AI and democracy is not black and white. It's a spectrum, rich with both challenges and opportunities. It's a complex dance between technology and society, where the steps we take today can shape the world of tomorrow. So join us as we delve deeper into this intriguing intersection of AI and democracy. Let's explore the potential dark side, the bright side, and how we can balance the scales to ensure that AI serves the democratic ideals that we hold dear. The relationship between AI and democracy is complex, rich with both challenges and opportunities. First, let's dive into the potential threats AI poses to our democratic systems. Imagine a world where your every move is monitored, your personal preferences are exploited, and your access to information is manipulated. This isn't a dystopian fiction, but a possible reality if we do not carefully manage the challenges AI presents to our democratic systems. Let's start with bias and discrimination. When AI algorithms are trained on data steeped in societal prejudices, they can perpetuate and even amplify these biases. For instance, a hiring algorithm might favor male candidates over female ones, simply because it was trained on historical data where men were more often chosen. This is a clear violation of democratic principles of fairness and equal treatment. Then, there's the issue of manipulation and disinformation. AI technologies can be weaponized to spread fake news and distort public opinion. Picture an AI-generated deepfake video of a political candidate making inflammatory remarks, disseminated just before an election. Such manipulation can erode trust in democratic processes and institutions. Next, we have surveillance and privacy concerns. AI-driven technologies, such as facial recognition systems and predictive policing tools, can infringe upon individual privacy rights. In the hands of an authoritarian regime, these tools can be used to suppress dissent, monitor citizens, and control information, directly undermining the freedoms that form the bedrock of democracy. Lastly, we must address the centralization of power. As AI capabilities become concentrated in the hands of a few tech giants, we risk creating an imbalance of power. These entities could potentially influence public policies, control the flow of information, and shape societal norms in ways that challenge democratic governance. Real-world examples of these issues aren't hard to find. We've seen AI recruitment tools biased against women, deepfakes used in political smear campaigns, widespread surveillance in certain countries, and tech monopolies facing antitrust lawsuits. These challenges underscore the need for careful regulation and oversight of AI technologies. Without robust safeguards, transparency, and accountability, the dark side of AI could cast a long shadow over our democratic systems. But remember, AI isn't inherently a threat to democracy. Just as a hammer can be used to build or destroy, AI's impact depends on how it's used. It's up to us to ensure that this powerful tool is harnessed for the betterment of democracy, rather than its detriment. As we navigate this complex intersection of AI and democracy, we must be vigilant, informed, and proactive. Only then can we turn these challenges into opportunities, using AI to strengthen our democratic institutions and processes. And remember, the future of democracy in the age of AI isn't something that's happening to us. It's something we're creating. Every choice we make about how to develop, deploy, and regulate AI will shape the kind of future we end up living in. So, let's make those choices wisely. After all, the stakes couldn't be higher. These challenges underscore the need for careful regulation and oversight of AI technologies. Despite these risks, AI also presents significant opportunities for enhancing democratic processes. Yes, you heard that right. While AI can pose challenges, it also holds the potential to significantly improve our democratic processes, if used wisely. Let's start with decision-making. In a democracy, decision-making is a complex process that involves analyzing vast amounts of data, identifying trends, and making informed decisions that affect the lives of millions of people. AI, with its ability to process and analyze large data sets quickly and accurately, can be a valuable tool for policymakers. It can help them understand complex patterns, predict potential outcomes, and make more informed, evidence-based decisions. For example, AI has been used to analyze economic trends, predict climate change impacts, and even track the spread of diseases, aiding policymakers in their decision-making process. Next, let's talk about civic engagement. A vibrant democracy relies on the active participation of its citizens. AI technologies can help facilitate this engagement by providing access to information, simplifying communication with government institutions, and even enabling grassroots activism. Imagine a platform that uses AI to analyze public opinion on different issues, or a chatbot that makes it easier for citizens to engage with their local government. These are not just ideas, but realities that are being pursued in various parts of the world. Then, there's the improvement of public services. AI-driven innovations in areas such as healthcare, education, transportation, and public safety can greatly enhance the quality of life for citizens. AI can help predict disease outbreaks, personalize education, optimize transportation routes, and improve public safety responses. For instance, AI has been used to predict traffic congestion and optimize public transportation routes, improving commute times and reducing carbon emissions. In healthcare, AI systems have been developed to predict disease outbreaks, helping to proactively manage public health crises. But it's not just about what AI can do, it's also about how we use it. To realize these benefits, we must ensure that AI is developed and deployed in a way that respects democratic values. This includes implementing robust regulatory frameworks, promoting transparency and accountability, investing in digital literacy and education, and involving diverse stakeholders in the decision-making process. When used responsibly, AI has the potential to enhance democratic processes, not undermine them. It can help us make more informed decisions, engage more actively in our democracy, and improve the services that our government provides. It's up to us to ensure that we harness this potential in a way that supports and enhances our democratic values and institutions. So, let's not fear AI. Instead, let's embrace its potential and shape it in a way that strengthens our democracy. As we navigate this new era of AI, let's remember that technology is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how we use it. These benefits illustrate the potential of AI to support and enhance democratic values and institutions. Let's harness this potential responsibly and ensure that AI serves as a tool for enhancing democracy, not undermining it. So, we see that AI can either harm or help democracy, depending on how we use and regulate it. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered so far. We've delved into the intriguing intersection of AI and democracy, explored the potentially damaging impact of AI on democratic systems, from bias and discrimination to manipulation, disinformation, and invasion of privacy. We've also highlighted the centralization of power as a significant concern, with the risk of AI capabilities concentrated in the hands of a few, potentially undermining democratic governance. However, it's not all doom and gloom. We've also examined the brighter side of AI for democracy. We've seen how AI can enhance decision-making, helping policymakers analyze complex data sets, identify trends, and make more informed decisions. We've looked at how AI can increase civic engagement, empowering citizens with access to information and facilitating communication with government institutions. And we've considered the potential for AI-driven innovations to improve public services, from healthcare and education to transportation and public safety. But how do we strike a balance? How do we ensure that AI supports rather than undermines democratic values and institutions? The answer lies in a combination of robust regulatory frameworks, transparency, accountability, digital literacy, and active stakeholder involvement in AI governance. Regulatory frameworks need to be robust enough to mitigate the risks associated with AI, including bias, manipulation, privacy infringement, and power concentration. Transparency and accountability in AI development and deployment are crucial to ensuring that AI operates in the best interests of society. Promoting digital literacy and education can help citizens understand and engage with AI technologies effectively. And active involvement of diverse stakeholders in decision-making processes can ensure that the benefits and risks of AI are distributed fairly. The future of AI and democracy is in our hands. It's not a question of whether AI destroys or saves democracy but how we choose to harness its power.